Hey YouTube, Prof Sales, and I'm coming at you with a video about my organizational system for Amazon FBA. I just had a recent video that I did on how I was going to set up my sourcing plan for Amazon and eBay going forward. In actuality, how I was going to plan my entire week for my business. So this video is a complementary video to that one. I'm going to show you a little bit about how I set up my organization system in terms of items that I still need to list or need to get processed. I've done a previous video about my jeans backstock for eBay, so this is kind of a little bit of an add-on for that with a more specific focus on the eBay or the Amazon part of my business and how I structure things so that I will know what I need to do in the coming week. So this system that I've come up with is still a work in progress, as I think all your systems should always be. You never get it perfect. You may just get it really what you need for the moment, and then as the moment changes, you're going to have a new system and a new way of doing it. So let me flip the camera around and I'm going to show you what I've done so far. Alright guys, so this is my system. You can see here I have my infamous black shelves that I love to use. You can pick those up at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're around 30 bucks a set. And you can see I have these white bins. Now I picked these up, I think at Walmart. I think they are Sterilite is the name of them, maybe Sterilite. They're really nice, they're roomy, they're sturdy. They also have these orange flanges. They also have blue flanges too, so you can color code them if you wanted. And you can see I've written on here Amazon FBA. This is actually dry erase. You can see I can wipe that off very easily. That's nice because that way you can write on there what's in that bin at the moment, and then if the moment changes and you need something different in that bin, you can write what the new items are, what you're doing with them. So you can see up here I have this top shelf. This has some larger, bulkier items that just don't fit in the bins very well. And then I have more medium-sized items and smaller items in these bins. These are all items that are going to go out in my shipment on Monday, and that's according to my brand new Amazon and eBay schedule. So these are all going to get processed tomorrow. And I pretty much have prices on all these things, what I paid for them. And if I don't have a price, I have the receipt handy. I actually keep a little wallet with the receipts each week. And then when I send everything out or list everything, I go ahead and put those receipts in with my receipts for the month because now they are processed and ready to go. Down here at the bottom, you will see I have a couple bins that are labeled Amazon Research and eBay List. This is the only items I'm listed on eBay right now that are not jeans are in this tote right here. I have several items I need to go through. This tote over here has Amazon items I need to research. Why do I need to research them? Well, because they're items that either need to be tested if they're video games, they're items I need to create an ASIN for, or I just need to figure out in general how I'm going to list them. And once I do, they can be transferred up to the white totes for the next shipment. So you're always going to have probably a couple totes worth of stuff that are just random items you bought, and at the moment you thought that they were a good buy, but when you got home you realized, hey, maybe I need to take a moment to either research these, or I'm just not quite ready to list them yet like I am for eBay. I am going to have an eBay listing day built into my schedule now, so on that day, which I believe is Tuesday, I will go ahead and try to knock out some of these items as well as some clothing, which I do mainly as well. Now, the beauty in this system is that because you can change labels around, you can change sticky notes, you can do whatever you want to make this, you know, a system that will work for you. I would just say that you do need a system. I had this set of shelves previously just had stuff stacked on it. I didn't have things labeled. I was kind of depending on my memory, and I realized very quickly that when you get dozens and dozens and possibly even a few hundred items backstocked like this and just waiting to go out in shipments or waiting to be processed or waiting to be researched, there's no way you're going to keep up with all those items. You're not going to remember what's going on with each one. You're going to duplicate your work because you're going to pull an item and you're going to say, oh, I'm going to list this, and you're going to realize, oh, I needed to research this, and now I need to research it to get it listed, and it's just not very efficient. So it's important to come up with some sort of system. Maybe even you just divide shelves up. This system could obviously grow. I don't have a lot of room in this particular room to grow this system, but if need be, I could reorganize this area a little bit and increase these. And the nice thing about having totes like this, as you can see I've done up here, if you don't need a tote, you can just stack it inside, or you can stack one of the ones you do need inside it. So it kind of goes away for the moment. You don't have just an empty shelf spot sitting there. So I would highly recommend whatever system you come up with to organize your items to be sent out for FBA or your listing items for eBay. You know, it's important that you have some sort of organizational system that can be flexible and that makes sense to you and will keep you organized. If you don't do that, you're liable to be always trying to figure out what's going on with an item or set of items, and you're just going to be very inefficient. It's going to waste time, and as we know in this business, time costs you money. So tomorrow I will be processing all of these items. They're all going to go in one big Amazon shipment. It's about 100 items. I've already done that box over there on the floor. You see, I've already done about 30 items in that one. So the rest of this is going to get processed, and it's going to go out the door, and I'm going to take it to the UPS store as well. So hopefully it should hit by the end of the week, Amazon's warehouses with any luck. And I should get some sales in the month of June from these items. So I'm really optimistic about how the system's going to work out, and obviously it will be a work in progress. You always have to stay flexible because times change. You know, you may start, say you were just processing one item or two items that were private label or wholesale items. You may not need a system like this because you only got a couple items and you're just bringing those in bulk. But most of us are thrifting. We're getting items from estate sales and garage sales and retail arbitrage and so on. So we're going to have a mixture of items. We're not always going to be able to you know, just have a very simple inventory system. You're going to have to create something that has a little bit of flexibility, and above all else will keep you organized and efficient. All right, so that's it for this video. If you like this video, please hit the like video down below and subscribe to Prof Sales. That way you will get an update on every video. You won't have to go searching for it. And leave me a comment if you'd like. Let me know what you thought. I definitely try to answer all of them and correspond with everyone who watches my channel. And as always, this is Prof Sales saying good sales to you.